Welcome back, family. It is your girl, your main joker, the Yoga Mystic, Priestess of Nazareth. And today we are going to talk about a couple of things that can help to put a queen back inside of her energy. Something that can help you to give you back that feminine boost. Okay, because we live in a very, very patriarchal type of system that will completely snatch that away. And so, what we are going to talk about now is how you can take that power back and in the privacy of your own home. You don't have to do any of this around anybody. This is something that you can do for you, that you can do in the privacy and in the comfort of your own home. This is healing, this is purification, and this is connection to your heart center. This is connection to your womb. This is connection to your mind, and this is the easing and the serenity of your spirit. Right? So let's just go ahead and get into it. So, a couple of things that I do that bring me back into my feminine energy, that bring me back my peace and my solace so that way I can continue to do my work, right? Oh, well, baby. Shea to the butter. This stuff right here is magic. Like, I really feel, I feel like this is magic because every time I've ever put this on my skin, I felt like I was just drenched in some honey heaven. Like, child. Like, I'm telling you, what is it about shea butter? So I'm pretty sure a lot of my black queens already know this. For any queens who don't know this, right, who just want to, get back into your roots and get you some shea butter, no matter what type of woman you are, right? This can be gotten anywhere. Okay, you can get this anywhere online. You can get this in shops. You can get this even at certain malls. But what I would advise is to get it offline because they have the cheapest prices, the little shipping and handling tax that they be putting on stuff, it won't be as expensive if you were to get it online. So you could get this from Amazon. You can even get it from Etsy. Um, really, just anywhere. It is most definitely not as expensive as it used to be. Let me just go ahead and keep it a buck with y'all. A lot of things were expensive back then because they were keeping it occult. They were keeping it hidden. So we didn't know too much about shea butter because we were still ignorant using poison lotions on our body. So now that we know that it's in our reach and that it's not that expensive, let's go ahead and get some, girls. Get you some shea butter, and baby, I mean, be buttery. Be you a buttery biscuit. It feels good. It feels soft. It's just, okay, we gonna move on. Something else that I love to do, right? So I've said this 50,000 times. I'm very proud of it, so I'm gonna keep on saying it. I'm a mama, and so I've been eating this. Now you're probably gonna be looking like that's something that's supposed to go on your body, sis, not under your eyes. Au contraire. Anything that's natural that got good products and stuff inside of it, you can use it for both your body, your skin, and your hair. But that's because the products in there will not damage the hair. They will not damage the skin. Okay, they won't do damage to you because they have natural products inside of them. Now, we live in America, okay, over here at least. I don't know if all of my subscribers are from America, but for my ladies that are from America, we know that everything, even the stuff that is the most natural, it's been touched by America. So it's been soiled at least a little bit, you know. It's been soiled at least a little bit, but it's okay. You might see something that say, let me see, benzoyl salicylate or benzoyl benzoyl something. You most of the time when you see a product, you're gonna see benzoyl something, and you never know. That could be just the chemicals that come with the fruit content or with the herbal content that comes with the lotion or comes with the oil. Because sometimes I ended up having to find that out too. That I couldn't just judge every weird name. Like some of the weird names were actually a chemical that derives from organic products, right? So I had to learn that too. But what I would advise for somebody who wants to get something very, very good for your skin, very, very good for your hair, and if you feel like you don't have too much reach of something that's completely natural and doesn't have any type of chemical, right? Just try to get yourself something that has more so organic products inside of it. Like put it in like a percentage. Is this 60% healthy or is this 60% toxic? That's how I pick my products. So I love this, and I put this under my eyes because it has organic squalene. If anybody knows anything about squalene, squalene is like a salt water type of content. So it has a lot of plumping agents inside of it, and this has vegan collagen within it. Vegan collagen, and it has organic peptides and squalene. So as soon as you put this under your eyes, right? Like every time I've ever put it under my eyes, I could immediately feel the plumping effect. That's a little trick that I've been having lately because, baby, my eyes get puffy. My little girl is running all over the place, driving me insane. I get puffy eyes because sometimes I don't sleep that good. So, especially for my mamas, if you was trying to find you something that could help you with those under eye bags and you don't want to go do all of that expensive stuff that they trying to tell you to do for that, when you try to Google it, they like, oh, just get this thing that costs $100. You ain't got to do that. Here we go. Here we go right here. It's going to feel good. It smells so good because it got dragon fruit and jasmine type of scent in it. I'm going to go ahead and read the natural products in it. So it has shea butter. It has coconut oil. It has carrot root extract. It has rice bran extract. It has apple fruit extract. It has rosemary. You know, it has sunflower. We could keep on going with this, but all of that, the fact that you just heard all of that, trust me, it's good. And so you can get this on eBay. The cheapest that I've seen this lately is on eBay. But if you do not get it from eBay, you can also get it from Amazon. But I'm letting you know right now, Amazon like to do that high shipping and handling thing that they be doing. So I would say just go ahead and go to eBay. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. So anointing, baby. Anointing. And so let's talk about that. Because there's anointing of the self, there's anointing of your loved ones, you know, even if you like to anoint the foreheads and the arms, the chakras of your children, when you anoint your children, like if you are using one of these, right, because this is myrrh and this is frankincense, one of these I have not diluted and one of these I have, and I'm going to tell you why. Any type of essential oil that you are going to be using on your body, it is always best to do it because it is very, very, very potent. It is very strong, especially these two ancient sacred summamas right here. They are some of the strongest oils. I probably don't even have to go into this, especially with my spiritual family. Like, we already know about these. These are like holy grails, okay? Like, we know when it comes to like this blessing and this cleansing and this purification and stuff like that, that these oils and stuff come in handy. Frankincense and myrrh go back. It goes super, super back. And so it will do a marvelous job with purification for both the home and the body. But if we're going to be using it on the body, it must be diluted. So I diluted my myrrh, and I chose to dilute this one because I like how this smells on my skin. I like how it feels on my skin. Frankincense is so strong. Like it, there have been times where I've tried to dilute the frankincense and it damn near didn't work because I was strong with it. So I was like, okay, you right here. We just gonna go ahead and use you. You get smelling something. We gonna go ahead and use you, so that way we can anoint our home, and so that way we can anoint the front of our doors. We can anoint the bedroom doors, bathroom doors, any place that you feel that got fun energy from whatever. Gonna put you a little bit of this, right? So if you want to get it from exactly where it was branded, then you can go straight to the Majestic Pure Cosmeceuticals. Yeah, I said that right. Cosmeceuticals. I'll put that name right there. Yes, the Majestic Cosmeceuticals. You can go straight to this website, or you could get it on Amazon. Same thing with this. Straight to the My Jam website, or you can just go ahead and get it on Amazon like we be doing. Amazon, like, I'm not gonna lie, I use Amazon a lot, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that sometimes it can't get expensive. They have good deals. I'm not gonna just all the way, try to bash them because they have good deals. Sometimes that shipping and handling gonna get expensive. So just keep that in mind. Getting anything from Amazon, okay? Um, so this is the one that I decided to dilute because this is the one that, like I said, I like the way that it smells on my skin. It's not as strong as a frankincense, and it does a way better job of being diluted, so that way it doesn't have just this super duper potent smell on you. Not that anything smells bad about frankincense or myrrh. I'm just saying it can be very potent, and if you are around a Karen, they gonna make a fuss, and we don't have time for that. So this has been diluted with olive oil, and I also infused it with a little bit of tea herbs. You can kind of see like the herbs in there at the top if you can, a little bit. But yes, I infused it with tea herbs as well. And this is something that I love putting on my forehead. I love putting it on my shoulders and on my legs. My knees be needing it, obviously. Um, this is good. So I would recommend this as well. Get those essential oils in, make a lady feel good, make a lady smell good, purify that home so that way ain't nothing gonna be walking through your home trying to leave anything behind. We gonna scorch you out. There's one thing that I know about negative spirits that I can vouch for. They don't like this. They don't. I straight up like just bless and anoint my whole house with it, anoint the doors, just bless everything, right? And then we open the windows so that way anything that's in, you gonna find your way out. This is healing work, baby. This is sacred work. This is a priestess's work, right? So let's go ahead and get into the next thing. Okay, let's get into our hair, because as we know, hair holds energy. And this is not me trying to give you some type of super duper like some type of super hair food that's going to make your hair just grow all the way down to you. But that's not really what I'm aiming for. I'm keeping everything on a spiritual level, because this is stuff that is good for your physical, but this is also stuff that's supposed to balance your energy, balance your spirit, right? And get you back connected and get you back in tune. So we're more so worried about that. This is a good hair milk, right? And what I made this hair milk with, I made it with this. Made it with the pomegranate and honey curl smoothie by, I think that's called Miele. So I just put a couple of drops of this, and as you can see, it has a little bit of herbs in there because I beat them. And child, I stay with them herbs. A little bit of apple cinnamon tea up in there. Be creative. Take you some stuff that you like and make magic. Period. Because you have that. Like, take the stuff that you like. Even if you don't use these oils, right? If you don't use these oils, and if you like, oh girl, that's a little strong for me, I think I'm just gonna get me some lavender. Okay, sister, I'm telling you not to do that. I'm just telling you what I do. When I tell you what I do, you ain't got to do what I do. You can do it your way. That's what makes me different, right? I'm gonna tell you how to do something your way. Nobody trying to bombard information. What I look like? I'm a priestess. I can't. I'm going to give it to you. Okay? I'm not trying to withhold nothing. Ain't nothing supposed to be a quote in the age of an Aquarius, and I'm sitting here as an Aquarius. I'm doing a disservice to myself, right? I ain't gotta be out here trying to withhold information so that way I can get something from that. First of all, that's karmic. That's karmic energy. And if you ever have somebody that's trying to do you like that and can't give, throw you a bone or like give you some type of energy to take it and make it your own and do what you want to do with it instead of just sucking away your energy basically because they're trying to make you do it their way. You ever dealing with somebody like that, I would advise you to stop dealing with somebody like that because they ain't helping you. Now, I'm not saying deal with somebody that spoon feeds you information all the time. Like, I'm not going to tell y'all everything. Like I said, I give you something, you go do the rest. That's how this relationship works, right? But with this hair milk, so this is water. This is a couple of squirts of the curl smoothie. This is a couple of drops of myrrh, and this is a couple of tiny. I got to put the tiniest drop. I told you, it's strong, baby. It's strong. I had to put small drops of this here. I couldn't put big drops, but put a couple of drops of that too. And then we just went ahead and we did our, and then we just go ahead and we spray and we anoint. I'm gonna do it right now because it feels good. Boom. And this is anointing too. This is cleansing too. You see, Goddesses don't have to do much. We ain't got to do much. Like, our work is simple. We don't have to do all of this weird doohickey nonsense, you know. We work with the earth, we work with the oils, with the herbs, with the healing, with the womb and all that, and we be fine. We don't have to go talk to no demons to do nothing. Okay? We really don't. So just know, boo, that you powerful. You powerful. Everything that I just showed you is stuff that you can be doing. Is all I'm saying. Just take you some time to hear yourself. Take you some time to hear yourself and figure out what your skin likes, figure out what your hair likes, figure out what purifies your body, because everybody's purification is going to look different. As I just said, some of this might not suit y'all. Y'all might, let's say you end up doing it and then you hit me up and you be like, girl, I ain't like the frankincense like that. Thank you, but I'm good. That's better on you, sis, because you know why? You're going to get out there, you're going to find something that you do like. You're going to get out there, you're going to explore. You're going to be like, okay, well, I tried something, so let me try this my way. And then, queen, you're going to get out there and you're going to try it your way. And you'll be like, ooh, sorry, boo, but I think I done found my magic. Thank you for the help, but I found it. I'll be like, I ain't mad at you. Come on. Okay, let's go to the next thing. My bad, y'all. I'm having a good day today. It's been sunny. It's so hot. Like, it's super hot right now, but I'm a sun child, so I'm all for it. But you know, we're gonna light our little incense. This is something that's obviously very detrimental, having you something to smoke. Okay, and I'm not talking about smoking like whoop, whoop. I'm talking about cleanse my space and bless it. Bless it. Come into this house most high. Anything that ain't supposed to be here, let it go by this business. That's what we gonna do. Okay? Wait, hold on. Because these are dry incense. Sometimes I gotta. Oh, also don't do what I do. Sometimes I be getting dry incense, y'all. But it's okay, because real stuff, sometimes I'll just do this, right? Wait, hold on. Put it down. I'm doing a lot. This is really fun. I love doing this. I love just sharing, you know. So I'm having a lot of fun right now. I hope y'all are too. But so this is what I like to do. I like to take my incense and I like to anoint my incense just by little drops. Like, you ain't even got to squeeze it. It's gonna be real oily at the tip. When you do get this oil, you can feel free to do this as well. It's going to make it burn a lot better, burn a lot stronger, right? You see that? You see that? Right. Okay. All right. Today is all about cleansing, right? Cleansing and purification. Holy beautification, because beautification is holy. And I don't know where that whole thing came from about beautification being of Jezebel and all this stuff, but I don't believe that. And neither should you, sis. Okay? Don't believe the crap. Don't believe the crap. Don't believe the hype. Make yourself pretty, but don't make yourself pretty for a man. Like, I have a man, and he already knows I get pretty for me. Like, he takes it in. He is very happy at the fact that I'm getting beautified, but first and foremost, I'm getting beautified for me, because I have to feel confident, right? I have to feel confident so that way I can continue to do what I'm doing. I have to feel confident so that way I can continue to mother. I have to feel confident so that way I can continue to do my work, so that way I continue to be here for you guys. You know, like, we gotta have a level of confidence in. This don't mean that you have to practice anybody else's beautification rituals. Once again, that's not what I'm saying. You have to find that on your own. You got to find what colors you like to wear. Like me, you see me, I found my style, and my style is weird and it's always changing. And that's because, like, I really, really broke out of that. Thank the Most High for it, because I was stuck in that. I was stuck in the whole notion that I had to fit like a certain type of how do I even say it? I had to fit like a character basically. Like I had to fit a character in order to be accepted. I'm not doing that no more because it's exhausting. I'm gonna be me, and I'm going to love the Most High, listen to the Most High's instructions the way that I see fit. I'm going to listen to the Elohayam the way that I see fit, because this is a personal journey. This is my relationship with the Most High. Your relationship with the Most High is your relationship with the Most High. So don't ever let nobody take that away from you, sis. Even for the bros. Like a lot of this, I hope y'all watching too. Like I hope that me making this about, about the queens didn't make any of the divine masculines want to leave. All right. I hope it didn't, because you could benefit from a lot of this too. Like you have feminine energy as well. You should not be dwelling in that more than you are dwelling in your masculine, because you're gonna be imbalanced. But you have feminine energy too. And so for the kings, don't feel like you can't um don't feel like you can't be around aromatherapy. Ain't none of this gonna make you gay. Okay? You can do your aromatherapy, do your essential oils, heal those feminine parts of yourself. Just don't let it take you over and have it making you think that you're a woman. Okay? Like, you're not a woman, but you do have a feminine side to your divine masculine. Okay? I've talked about that before. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to say that before people actually get it, but it's whatever. We all on our own little levels and journeys. It's okay. We all getting there. And so, yes, find out what you like regarding your beautification. What is your style? What are your colors? What is your makeup type? Do you like to wear headdresses or head coverings? Do you prefer to have your hair out and good looking and wow? Do you prefer to have your hair back? Do you like it when you have your hair up and you have your hair down? Like, figure out these things so that way you can build your levels of confidence, and figure out where is the root of your beautification. Is the root of your beautification rooted in you feeling confident and you stepping out into the world like the Most High sent you? Or is it rooted in, I want to be accepted, I want a man to look at me, I want to fit a societal standard? Because if it's rooted in that, then it's not your beautification, boo. It's everybody else's. With that being said, me personally, I don't like a lot of makeup. If you like a lot of makeup, rock it. Okay? Rock it. Do your thing. Of course, still take care of your skin so that way you don't end up washing off all your makeup and be like, well, what did I do? Still, just every time you take off your makeup, just make sure that you have a face regimen. That's all. But me personally, I don't like a lot of makeup. I'm a very simple girl. I like to just do a little bit of eyeliner. Sometimes I'll do shadow if I really feel like it. I'm more so like very tribal with my makeup. As you see me, I like to have my forehead symbols, because it's more of like a representation of my soul type and stuff like that. But very simple. I would probably just do like a shadow if I'm feeling good. Right now, I just got my little cat eyes, my little eyeliner. And as far as lipstick colors, you will either see me doing this, which is what I have on now. Okay, let me stop. Like, damn, girl, you be serious for 5 seconds. Like, okay, not really. But I like dark colors. So I got this nice little black one. I know y'all seen me wear this multiple times. It's like my favorite. It's one of my favorites. I love the dark, mysterious type of look, right? Especially since the religious community already feels like I'm witchy. You might as well just make them more mad. Anyway, I like dark reds, just dark colors. I'm a very dark color type of girl. I think that is sexy. I think that it makes me feel very dominant in whatever it is that I'm doing. I feel like I excel at it and then I dominate at it because I'm wearing dominant dark colors. And see, this is how you can work with the transmuting of energies and use the mundane to make magic type thing, Like whatever you are doing, make sure that you are transmuting your physical with your spirit. Don't forget about your spirit in anything that you're doing, even beautification, right? Okay, so with all this being said, I hope that you find whatever it is that makes you feel good, that makes you feel confident. I hope that you find whatever it is that puts you in a mode where you can focus, where you can be at peace, where you can be in serenity. Because things like this really do add to your mental health and your spiritual health. Even though patriarchy might tell you that it doesn't and that you are doing it for a man, you're not until you start to do it for men. So just be mindful of where your beautification is rooted, and you can never go wrong. I love you.